So it's time for a garden update, YouTube. Thanks for coming by my channel. I hope you're keeping up with what I've got going on in my garden. If you are just stopping by for the first time, welcome. So this is, let me back up here a little bit. This is my trellis for my spaghetti squash. When I did the first video, you can look back in my videos and see the first one. There is a wire way down on the bottom, and that's where they were. And I have been feeding them through my wire, which is a wire that I use on my horse fence, with some white string to kind of bring them back so they don't smother everything out. And you can see by that I've been able to keep all these tomato plants from being smothered by them. I added a few things to the garden. I just planted some garlic, and it is already coming up. I planted it in between all these little spaces here. And if I get really close, and there's one of my garlics. So I have garlic coming in, and I am also pulled a few things. I had one row of peas that was just really poor looking. I don't know if my green beans just kind of smothered it and stunted its growth. So I pulled this row right here. It was all green beans. I pulled it, and I just planted me some butternut squash. That's a later bloomer. By the time that really needs to get some sun, I'm assuming my green beans will be dying back by then. Also, I felt like I had a little extra room right here for something that's going to root shallow, because I've got carrots and green onions. So I went ahead and planted me some basil in this little row right here. You can see I just did it. And then I'm going to move on really quick before I let you go. And it is time for me to train my cucumbers. I'm sticking with this right here. Why? Because I have it, and it seems to work for me. It's something I can handle. I can handle this PVC. I taped the PVC together, so I have 2 of them. And I will start these with string, just like I did my squash. And I just stood them up. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? They are standing up. And I will give them some more string. I'll give them a few days to kind of get a hold of that before I move them around anymore. I'm hoping I didn't shock anybody. But I am just amazed at how I'm able to pull them up. And you can see that root system. Everybody else is doing great. The wind really knocked my squash for a loop the other day because we've had horrible storms. But they have recovered. So these are my green beans. Here's my other green beans, which are now blooming. Let me give you a nice little... Isn't that beautiful? And there she goes, and those are blooming. If you look at my root system here, this is the bottom of my butternut squash. Isn't that gorgeous? They're all standing up. I'm so very happy and pleased with myself with how everything is turning out. All I got to do now is hope everything blooms. This is a variety of cilantro, and I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to look like that. But hey, it's giving me tons of cilantro, and I just got done cooking with some of it today. And my monster tomato plant, which I thought I was going to have enough to support it, but we're just going to keep going. If I need to give it something else when it blooms, we'll do that. All right. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for seeing me. And I hope you keep checking back in as I do my garden, animals, chickens, rabbits, as I update you on things that we do. So I've had a few videos posted today. That's because I'm fixing to do my shift work and hopefully save a life. And so thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by.